Okay, we are live. Almost. Welcome to Ask Robin. This is our second Ask Robin of the year, and we are live from our new studio where Tech Tailor Made and BYOC and Tech Tailor Made events are located one Shakely Way. We welcome you. We're talking about technology. We do this once a month. You can text us, you can chat with us, ask us questions about technology. We're here to answer your questions. We do have a topic tonight. The topic tonight is cybersecurity. So, cybersecurity is a very, very important topic. Hopefully, everybody has heard of this term, cybersecurity. Everybody has some understanding of what it means, hopefully. And I'm going to share some information in case you don't. Maybe you'll learn a few new things. Maybe it'll add to what you already know. Or if you're not aware of it at all, you'll learn something about it. What is cybersecurity? It is the act of protecting devices, laptops, desktops, phones, tablets, data centers, where there are mega operations of corporate computers. They get attacked just like you and I as individuals can get attacked. Cybersecurity is the act of preventing cyber attacks. That's the goal. There are software engineers who focus on cybersecurity. They are continually updating software to keep us safe, to keep their computers safe, updating software that individuals use to keep individuals safe. Let me give you some statistics. There were roughly 2,200 cyber attacks every day in 2023 in the US, just in the US. Let me say that again. 2,200 attacks every day in 2023. What does that mean? Every 39 seconds, there was an attack. That's less than a minute. Every 39 seconds, there was an attack. That's a 10% increase over 2022. The average cost of cybercrimes is $8.4 trillion. And that's growing. It's expected to be $23 trillion by 2027. Cybercrime is a big deal. It's continually growing. And if you're a tech person looking for an avenue of a path to land in, the cybersecurity space, preventing cyber attacks, is an excellent place to land. So let's talk about the different types of attacks. There are several types of attacks. Maybe you've heard of some of these. Phishing, ransomware, DOS, malware, swatting, hacking. Have you heard these terms before? So let's break some of them down. Phishing is part of what is considered social engineering, where they send you fake emails, fake text messages, fake websites, trying to trick people into clicking on those text links, websites, clicking on the links in the email so that they can connect into your computer. They can download viruses, malware, into your computer because you clicked on the link. So you need to be mindful of any links you click on. You want to make sure that you know where that link came from and that it is a legitimate link. This happens to people every day. We hear about these kinds of things from our customers all the time. So cyber criminals, they trick you because they make you think that they are legitimate. They are not legitimate, but they pretend. So they may say, I'm from Microsoft, for example. They may have a logo on their website that looks legitimate, but in fact, it is not. Once they get in, they can steal your information. So let's talk about ransomware. Ransomware is where they actually steal your information and you have to pay a ransom to get your information back. Sometimes when you pay, they ask for more money. So sometimes you still don't get your information back. So you're locked out of your data, or your data is distorted and you can't use your data. So another type of attack, denial of service, DOS. You might hear this on the news. You might see it in articles. DOS, denial of service. What this means is that the hackers, the cyber criminals, will flood the service, will flood the website with so much data that the system crashes. If thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people try to reach a particular website at any given point in time, the website might not be able to handle all of that traffic. And so what happens, the site shuts down. So that's DOS. Another type is swatting. Have you heard that term, swatting? That's where someone will call the police with a false claim about something happening at your residence, causing the police to come to your residence and maybe break in, thinking that there's something illegal going on at your residence, where in fact, nothing is going on at your residence. That's called swatting, and that is a crime. Malware, viruses, these are attacks that will corrupt your data, will slow down your computer, will cause your software to stop functioning properly. So these are other ways of attacks. Sometimes you will get a notice on your computer that says, I'm with Microsoft and I'm here to help you fix a problem in your computer. Well, Microsoft doesn't call people, and neither do they send out text messages or other kinds of notifications about something being wrong with your computer. So if you get that type of a notification, if you get a phone call where someone is saying, I'm with this company and I'm here to help you, hang up. Delete the text. Ignore it. Do not talk to them is the best course of action because it is a scam. So these are some different types of attacks that are very, very common. We hear about them all the time. And because they are very convincing, I cannot say that more strongly. They are very convincing. You will think they are legitimate, when in fact, they are not. So be aware. All of this is so that you can be aware of what is going on and how you can protect yourself. So some people say, well, why would these people come after me? I don't have any top secret information. I'm not doing any special projects. I'm just a regular person. Yes, they want regular person's data as well as those who are doing top secret projects. Why is that? Because there's an entire culture where they will steal your information, they will sell your information, your social security number, your bank account information, your credit card information. They will sell that information and they will get money. So it is a way for them to possibly make money off of you. And even beyond that, if they steal your social security number, they may go out and buy a house in your name. So the damage can be very bad. You want to protect information like your social security number, your birth date. You don't want to allow that type of information to be online, to be available for people. So hopefully this has been helpful so far. Now, there are people in the cybersecurity space who have made it their work to prevent these kinds of things. So they join up with companies that try and prevent these types of attacks. And that's something you might want to consider if you're interested in the tech industry and interested in helping to counterattack these types of attacks. So what can you as a person do, as an individual who's not in the tech industry, to reduce the risk to yourself? One of the things you can do is make sure you have good passwords on your computers, on your apps, on your phone. All of the devices that you use, you should have good passwords. Passwords that cannot be guessed very easily. Passwords that are so long with characters, numbers, characters, special characters. Those are more difficult for hackers to break. So having good passwords is important. Watching your emails. Only opening the emails that you trust. Only clicking on links that you know about and are aware of and that you trust from safe websites. These are ways and things you can do as an individual to protect yourself. Backing up your data. Let's talk about that for a moment, because many times when an individual gets hacked, their data gets destroyed. If it's a ransomware attack, for example, they have captured your data. They won't let you access your data. So it is very, very important that you have your data backed up. You can back up your data in many ways, and I recommend at least 2 backups, if not 3, but at least 2. There are cloud services where you can back up your data. There are local, what we call local, where you're backing up your data to a thumb drive or an external hard drive or somewhere that you have access to that is safe, so that you have an extra copy. So if by some chance your data gets hacked, you have a ransomware attack, you have another copy that they can't get to, that you can then use. We can wipe your machine clean, we can put your data back, and you go on your merry way. So let's see, are there any questions, Jazz? Another important way to protect yourself is with 2-factor authentication. What does that mean? That means you log in with your password, and then there is a second level of authentication where you have to verify that you are who you say you are and that you have the right to access the information. So that's 2-factor authentication. Very good and very important to use that. So another thing to think about is public Wi-Fi. When you are out and about, you may want to access the internet. You may want to do some things online. There are more and more public Wi-Fi connections available out in the community today. Using those, you want to be mindful of not doing anything that has sensitive or important information like your social security number, like your birth date. So you want to use public Wi-Fi for things that are generic, that are not personal to you. Why is that? Because it's public. So people can capture your information if they have the right tools and techniques. And many hackers have these tools and know the techniques to capture people's information. So you don't want to put anything out there in the public space that could harm you later. You can use a VPN, virtual private network. This is a way to encode your information, encode all of the information that's going across your data so that people cannot see it. And a lot of people are using VPNs today. So that's another good option for you. These are things to think about, and we hope you will be mindful of these things because they can help protect you from being attacked, or if you are attacked, from losing your data. Any questions out there? Okay, no questions tonight. So what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about upcoming events. We have several upcoming events in March, April, May, and June. We have lots going on with Build Your Own Computer Camps and Clubs and Technology Tailor Made. So the first thing I want to talk about is our first Lunch and Learn for this year, March the 12th. This is a Tech Tailor Made event. You can go to techtailormade.com to find out more about our services. But one of the services that we are doing more with is bringing things to the community. We want to bring technology insights, technology knowledge, technology understanding to people in the community, to businesses. So the Lunch and Learn is where we will be talking about applications for businesses. And you can ask questions. We'll talk about a variety of different topics. Then that's March the 12th, and that's at noon. We will have lunch. We are at 1 Shakely Way. We're in Springdale, Ohio, 45246. You can always call us to find out more information, 513-377-1679. That's March the 12th. On March the 14th, we're going to have our first Where Community Meets Tech. This is in the evening, and this is a collaboration with BYOC and Tech Tailor Made to bring in young people and parents and individuals and businesses to talk about technology, to learn what BYOC is doing, to meet some of our students, and to understand more about BYOC. That's at 6. Both of these events, there's no charge for these events. Then we have spring break coming up. Night, April the 11th. So you can come out, have fun, have some food, hear some music, play all those different games, and help us raise money for BYOC. You know, BYOC depends on community support. So we ask you to donate. I didn't say that yet, did I? We ask you to donate to BYOC. We have fundraisers like Casino Night to raise money for BYOC. What do we do with those funds? Well, we have scholarships. We have scholarships for our young people so that they can come to class. We provide bus transportation so that our young people who don't have the means to get to us can get to us. So the fundraisers, the donations from you, they're very, very important because that's how we sustain. We're going to have Ask Robin the last Friday of every month again. And then our summer classes start June 2nd. We have 8 or 9 weeks of full day weekly classes during June and July when the kids are out of school. The website, campbylc.com, has all the classes listed now. You can sign up for the summer, you can sign up for spring break, you can apply for a scholarship, and all of that is all on the website at this point. So, have I covered everything? Donate. We want you to consider supporting us. We have 2 young people with us tonight who are behind the camera, Jaden and Mikhail. They are learning videography, media production, photography. So they are working with Jasmine right now to work with us as we do Ask Robin. So they are going to be working with us on all of our events, and they need your support. We need your support in order to keep working with them. So we appreciate them. They're learning a lot. And the more they do this, the more experience they will get, and the better they will get at it. Okay, so I think I've covered everything. And we appreciate you tuning in. And if you have questions for the next Ask Robin, please send them our way. You can call me, 513-377-1679. You can email us, info@campbyoc. And we're wrapping up now. So we thank you for your attention, and we look forward to next time. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.